Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 3 Week 2 Day 6 stream. So today, of course, we still got ourselves Bounty Hunter. The new Mythic still also available, just came out yesterday, still available for the next 5 days and the rest of today. So still plenty of time to go get that, hopefully with much better luck than we did. Still can't believe how bad that was. 3,100 gem keys later. But today we're mostly going to be focusing on Bounty Hunter, and by mostly I mean pretty much entirely. We will be doing Bounty Hunter and trying to get to at least 250,000, possibly Leaderboard, but definitely at least 250,000 if nothing else. Leaderboard's a little bit further away, however we will be doing all of our sigils, so we should get somewhat close to it. Unless people are really power grinding it, but I'm pretty sure we are within striking distance. So we'll get plenty of our sigils down. If we're not on Leaderboard with all of our sigils, though, I don't think we can make Leaderboard. But that number is really higher than it actually seems because of all the Val Ravens. But that's going to be the main focus. Of course, mentioned the team earlier during the video, but and yesterday. But as far as what we're running KrissTigger, Tigraki Warrior, which is like every bounty team ever. Ridgeback, mostly for the mana accumulation. And the Flame Maiden, which you have to use because it's the bounty captain this week. And that is the team. And you just use KrissTigger for the Browns, Tigraki to kill everything, the Ridgeback to make Tigraki kill everything even harder, and as well as KrissTigger to feed into it. And this guy just sucks in the extra brown and occasionally casts, and sometimes will cascade into some goodness, but normally doesn't end up doing too much. But anyways, hello Isabel, hello Cookie, hello everyone else, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope all of you have had a good weekend so far and a good New Year's, if I haven't called some of you since then. But anyways, let's get into it. And if anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, let me know. As well, primarily going to be focusing on Bounty Hunter, but of course can do whatever. What do I go for here? So that still gets one-shotted. I really like that gets one-shotted. Saves quite a bit of time this week. That's actually possible to do enough damage to kill that. Okay, what do we need here? We need mana for that. Get another Tigraki going. Not enough to kill anything though, but we can go mana accumulate and should be good to go from there. We'll just throw this down. Do it on last slot because you don't want to accidentally like moving to the wrong spot. You can actually technically do it on either of those two. But as long as you make sure not to accidentally move like that to first or to last spot, that would be bad. Because they already taken some armor damage, which would be annoying for Tigraki to try to kill. As long as you make sure you never target the first slot with that. Okay, this room is all blue. I don't think we want to though right now. I just kind of want to go for a poke. Get a poke there, and then we get a poke off of the Tigraki. And I just need some mana accumulation to one other thing, and we should be good to go. And what's nice about doing the explosion as well is we get mana for the turtle. So not just Tigraki. Ends up working out pretty well. You can kill that out. Also, they create blue, and you just get to anti the blue so well. I actually like that the bounty troop gets to kind of affect it some. Sometimes the bounty troop has like no good effect on the actual battles that you're doing. But luckily, the bounty troop this time around does hard counter what's available. Also, hello, Bill. Hello, John. Welcome, welcome. Oh, what do we go for there? We'll take that over. Yeah, we just got done with the Slay Aspire stream, obviously. Some of you were already there, since we literally just finished it like 5 minutes ago or 10 minutes ago. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't believe we didn't finish the final boss, though. We were so close. I didn't realize it would have a damage cap. If it wasn't for that, we could have easily got it done, but damage cap got us. But we'll do it more tomorrow. We'll get our first 100% full win and just try to grind out the last of the unlocks, and then we'll probably try to get one character to 20 Ascension, probably the Silent, just because it's so much more fun to use. The other one we were just using was pretty fun to use. It's just really annoying to set up its turns. What do we go for here? We'll take that over. Throw Tigraki down. Obviously need to make sure that dies. Take that over. Grab Tigraki. Yeah, Tigraki. There's no other way we can kill it otherwise. Get a poke on there and then just go for explosion. Actually, it's already full mana. Nice. He's gonna double the blues. The other guy's gonna drain us. Please don't drain this. Why? You gotta do that. Oh, that slowed things down a little bit, unfortunately. Not much we can do about it. What's the damage cap? Oh, the heart in the final thingy had a damage cap of 300 per turn. So we couldn't hit more than that on the given turn. And our whole build was basically for like instant killing everything. And it basically made our build eventually fail, even though we got it down to like less than 10%. We still end up losing because our whole build was basically built around like bursting instantly. But then it kind of failed because the last boss was immune to it. Let's see. I'll grab that. Oh, hello, Bushka. Also, I don't have it tonight, but everyone thank Isabel because she actually got us a mic stand as well. I just got it in the mail earlier. I grabbed it between the two streams. Just in front of the little house thingy. Luckily, no one stole it. But it's mostly so we can have the mic a little bit closer while still sitting in a chair properly. And it also makes it so it's not on the table itself. I do need to change up my setup some to be able to make it work. I'll probably have it done either Monday night or tomorrow at some point. Well, I'll try to get it done before for tomorrow's stream. And if not, it'll probably definitely be done by Monday night stream. I need to change how some of my cords are set up because I actually need to change where the cord is going from to the mic. Just so it's not in the way of things. What do we go for here? We'll take that over. Grab that. Just wanted to say thank you for putting out content daily. Oh, no problem. Really been helpful during the pandemic. Glad I could help. Something certain to look forward to every single day. Glad I could help then. Yeah, we streamed pretty consistently. This might actually be the first year where I don't think we really missed a single stream. Oh, no, I was sick for a couple days there. It was, I believe, in April or May. But, yeah, this has been the most consistent year yet as far as us doing content every day. I think we just missed a few days when I was sick during April or so. And it wasn't coronavirus sick. It was just, you know, normal sick. Let's see if I take that down. Go for... What do we need here? We'll go for explosions. Okay, what else can we get here? We'll grab a poke onto that. That might accidentally give him something. Yeah, it does. Extra turn skull. And unfortunately, KrissTigger's stunned, so it doesn't have the extra score reduction anymore. I'll go for Takaraki here. Takaraki. There is no troop name in this game more fun to say than Takaraki. So I'll take that down, take that down, take that. Grab all that together. We gotta head over there. Grab our explode. And what else do we need? Take that over. Oh, did someone ask what banner I'm using? Oh yeah, John was asking. Sorry, I didn't see that question. But yeah, we're using the +2 brown, +1 red banner, -1 purple. Is it called bear banner? I honestly have no clue what it's called. I just know it's +2 brown, +1 red, -1 purple. It does have a bear on it, so yeah, it probably is bear banner. It's the Earthskia banner. I know like what kingdom every single banner's from, but as far as their actual name, I like never bother remembering them. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. I'll take red. Just, oh, actually, I probably should take a little. Should have taken skull there. Any other extra turn? Doesn't look like it. Start pressuring the bottom. Oh, pff, I hate when I do that. No, that's exactly what you're supposed to not do. That is exactly what you want to not do. Gonna get rid of blue, even though we technically need it for the other thing. Double Kaki kills. And that is dead. You're at 68 on the leaderboard? Nice. Let's see. Oh, you're in a multi-way tie. I wonder if we use all of our sigils, if we'll be in that multi-way tie with everyone. I believe... Is that a tier 6 tie? Bill, how many packs did you buy? Oh, never mind. You were saying it's a 600... Oh gosh. Yeah, that's a really long tie. I'm pretty sure that's tier 6. That's either tier 5 or tier 6. I'm pretty sure that's tier 6 multi-way tie. Gosh, that's a really long way tie. Okay, hopefully we're tied with them as long as we don't lose Valraven. Yeah, that's a really long multi-way tie. It probably extends way further than that. I believe infinite number of people can actually tie there. Theoretically, every single person in the entire game could tie in first place if everyone just agreed and somehow coordinated to exactly get the same score somehow. It would be possible to have everyone get a power orb. That would never happen, though. I think the most that has ever happened was about a dozen or so. But, yes, if every single person ties with this score, like, 10,000 people could get orb and 75 gems. Like, there's no limit. Even though the leaderboard normally covers 100 people. As long as the multi-way tie is the same, all those people will still get it. Okay, anyways, next thing. Let's keep going. Need to get to 50,000 and keep going. Gotta get those sigils down so we can join them. You're 16 on leaderboard? Nice. What do we go for here? Kill that out. Yeah, does anyone know for sure if that multi-way tie is tier 3? I'm pretty sure it is. I highly doubt that's tier 7. But it might be. I'm pretty sure it's tier 6. Only reason why ours looks so much lower as tier 6 is because we still have a lot of sigils left. We can use sigils this entire stream and probably still have some sigils left. You're at 38 with tier 6. Oh, it might be tier 5 then. Everyone in that multi-way tie might be tier 5 people who did every battle flawlessly. Oh, cool. We'll easily make top 100 then. And we'll even make top 50 then. So that gives us a lot more leeway than I thought we had. Because if it was tier 6 to make the multi-way tie, that means if we lost even one Valraven, we'd be out. But if that's all the people doing tier 5, we should have a lot of leeway. Even if we accidentally miss a Valraven will still make it with tier 6. Ideally, we won't accidentally miss a Valraven. But if we do, we should still make leaderboard then, if that's the case. Wait, are those all the people with tier 6 with bad Valraven luck? That could be the case too. But that means there should be another multi-way tie above them. If that's the case. Oh, why did I do that? Well, I guess they didn't have any damage yet, so that's actually fine, what I just did. Use spell reduction too, so I guess that kind of works. That was actually not a mistake. Let's see. It's not what I wanted to do, but it wasn't a mistake. As far as what we need to win. Do I want to convert away? I kind of ideally don't want to convert away blue, but so much mana I kind of have to go for it. We're gonna need several more hits. There's too much durability. 2 more hits will do it. I need 2 hits. Even double Tagraki will kill it. Hopefully a skull will do it at this point. Thank you. If that's the case, where's tier 6 with good Valraven luck? It might be 543. No, that would only be a 2 thingy difference then. What's 12,000 more points? That would be 435. That means there should be a really high multi-way tie for 435 if that's the case. And that's all the people who had good Valraven luck. Hello, Jason. Welcome. I should probably take that skull. Also, if that's the case, that means only about 50-something people bought tier 7 or higher who have actually used all their sigils. If that's the case. Also, I'm not sure why. In the program that I'm using, it actually updates chat a few seconds quicker than I can see on my YouTube thingy. You lost a battle and a Valraven in the World Lore event. Ooh. Well, the World Lore event doesn't matter as much. But in this event, it could be the difference of some gems sometimes. Yeah, bounty event is one of the best times to farm for orbs. It has 2 guarantee major orbs if you complete out the whole thing. Which is the most amount of major orb you can get during one event. It costs some amount of gems to get it though, of course. But it's normally worth going for, especially now that it has a 1% chance to be a power orb. We'll find out today what they are. We'll be opening them, actually, we'll open them right before we hand out the redeem code. How about that? We'll go to 250,000, open them, and then give out a redeem code today. Well, obviously we do it every stream, but we'll do it then today. I don't think we need too many more points to reach it at this point. I should probably make sure Valraven dies right now. Overkill, it's yellow. It's not like we need to. It's already going to be dead. I just need the mana. Hello, OJZ. Welcome. Have you thought about teams for the next faction? I have not yet. Isn't it Wild Plains, if I'm not mistaken? Red-green? Well, the fact is Wild Plains doesn't matter, but it's red-green. So it could be run the same thing as all the other red-green factions. You can run Tesla build. Mountain Crusher, double Tesla, or maybe not Mountain Crusher. Wait, is it Mountain Crusher? I forget the optimal weapon for it now. But, it might be Mountain Crusher. But running Hero Weapon, double Tesla into what's that 50% human start? Holy Saint Astra. Because you have access to green and red. You can also run Catcher's teams. But I think the Tesla team's gonna be better. I don't know, we'll mess with both. I might just run Tesla the whole time though. Because you can run... Oh, why'd I do that? I hate when I target first slot with that. But, I'm probably gonna run the Tesla team for it. I was about to use that. I tried for Brian off Sky, didn't get it. I don't have any good Cascade here. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Grab all that. Skull's kind of pointless. What keeps stunning us? I just realized, what was stunning us earlier? I should completely forget now. What's on that team that has stun? You don't. you don't. Oh, yeah, 4 times stun off of Water Elemental, duh. Of course. I forgot he had stun attached to his thingy. I knew he had an AoE. I forgot it was stun as well. He's actually one of the cheapest 4 times stunners in the game. Actually, it might be the cheapest since he's a, you get him from, what's it called? The Underworld. So just double check how many more points we need after this battle. I think we're almost there. For opening our 2 power orbs. I wish. If I get 2 power orbs, I will immediately craft Enraged Kyurem, even though we don't have enough power orbs to craft the other thing. If we somehow pull 2 power orbs, actually, even if we pull only 1 power orb, I will craft Enraged Kyurem today. If we drop a power orb off the 2 1%. I should have taken Skull first. Whoops. That's not too big a deal. No, we did lose out on the free damage. We could have had him killed last turn instead of this turn. It's not like we're going to lose because of it, but let's slow it down ever so slightly. Yeah, it's from Second Fleet. You also get Mirage Queen. Mirage Queen's the main reason why you open keys there. But along the way, you also get Water Elemental. However, the main reason you open keys there is more so for Mirage Queen. The Water Elemental is just like a free thing that comes with it. A free little gift for getting Mirage Queen. But the main reason you open... it's actually one of the main ones you'd want to go for early on in the game. Because you get Mirage Queen and you get the cheap stunner. But yes, if we get a power orb on stream today, we will craft Enraged Kyurem. If and only if. Because I think that puts us at like 5 or 6 power orbs at that point, so it won't be too hard to get the other one at that point. Let's see if we can harness our Mythic luck, inverse it, and use it for Power Orb. We have to get lucky somewheres now, for how unlucky we were on Mythic. Hopefully. That's how luck works, right? Let's see. Have they announced another boss troop yet? No, but the end of the season might have one. Oh no, is it publicly known yet what the end of season reward is for the season? I haven't seen it anywheres. When I was looking at Turin's World. Underneath all the spoiler stuff. I'm not sure if someone leaked it on the forum. The reason why I think it might be coming this time is the Sun Troop is a 6 mana cost. That the Heart was used for as well. So if they do it like the Heart, it's probably going to be the same thing. Where it ends up getting used to craft the Doom Troop. It won't get consumed though, but it is required to own to craft it. Just got to level 20 bounty and you have 20 sigils. And need to win 34 matches. Perfectly doable. But, yeah, Bounty Hunter is a bit repetitive. It always seemed kind of weird that they made Bounty Hunter in a way where 80% of the match is against the same battle. Like, as you're progressing through Bounty Hunter, it's pretty fun. But, you end up reaching a wall where you kind of keep fighting the same enemy over and over and over again. Like, you know what we're doing right now. I'm not sure why they made it like this. They made like 80% of the bounty hunter events the exact same battle. Which is just really strange. Given that if they would have just continuously done the previous format, it would have been perfectly fine. They just extended it out to like 100 or something. Not as far as difficulty, but you know, as far as the variations. I guess they wanted some kind of consistency to it. I'm not sure. The leaderboard's definitely consistent, as you can tell from the multi-ultra-way ties. Like, even at basic, what they could have done is just have all 20 of these battles cycle on 20th battle. So the first time you have a specific unique one the first time you fight it. And then every other time it just cycles the other one that's at random. Or a specific set rate that isn't random. If they want it to be consistent. The rewards for it are definitely exciting, though. Unlike some events. Arena. Arena does have 8 orb. A singular orb. It's not even a major either, it's just a normal orb. So how many more wins do we need? How many points do we get per thing? 6,000. Which means we need 4 battles? 5. No, 6. Math. Yeah, 6 battles. We need 6 more battles. And then we can go see what our 2 orbs are. The double power orb. Can you imagine? I find it weird of all the things that they adjusted, though. They adjusted one of the most already exciting things in the game to be even more exciting whenever you open a major orb. So at least they made epic vault keys, or not epic vault keys, I mean, at least they made VIP keys better as well. Those were pretty dull before, and now they made them a lot better for getting mythics. So I question if they made other keys worse for getting mythics, gosh. How many it took us earlier. But no, those rates weren't changed at all. We just got super unlucky. I'm gonna kill that just to make sure. I don't think our explosion was enough, and it's... Oh, that was not our turn. Hey, now you're dead. Yeah, 5 to go. Why do I feel like I won't have enough points to reach leaderboard? But then again, our sigils has technically only gone down by like 7. We're about to get a Valrave in any battle now. It always seems like a lot, but then once you actually start getting close to it, it's like, oh yeah, I forgot. There's like 1.5 billion Valravens that fall. Like you might have 10 sigils left, but it's actually like 20 something. After all the Valravens take effect. It always looks smaller than it actually is. especially in an event like this. Gosh, I have like no good converts on Brown. At least none for extra turn. Oh, now he killed it. Oh gosh, he might kill my Tagraki too. And don't you lose, gosh. Imagine if I actually lost this. He's sure trying. Almost killing our Tagraki. He might have actually gotten away with it. No, he didn't. No one kills the Tagraki. He came really close though. Even if he did, we still have 2 other troops. Even if he AoE'd us like crazy. He's doing only like 26 damage. That would take forever to kill. Three more to go. Then we get our drops. Do you think any new boss will be better than Zugoff? Potentially, yes. They're likely... I don't know. If it is better, it's better in a different way. Like, Zugoff will still be used for what it's used for. Even if another Mythic is technically better than it in some instances. Oh, we didn't get Brown off the sky. Unfortunate. I went to Rocky kills. And he did. Okay, final 2. We're gonna still keep going. But we'll go open our orbs and then hand out a code after we do that. And I will keep grinding. Oh, that would have been such a good drop. He ruined it. Completely ruined. Gotta be careful not to give them too many skulls. That one match when we were, they kind of just tore through everything. Oh, you're blocked on yellow, aren't you? Oops, you should have taken green. Oh, that's not enough damage. That's also not enough damage. Oh wait, this would have been though. I could just kill with that. Luckily the extra turns doesn't even matter. There you go. The final battle. Well, not the final, but the final to go get the 2 major orbs. And then we need to keep grinding to get 75 gems in an orb. And it's kind of worth it if we already spent the gems, because at this point, it's basically like 1 gem per battle when we're trying for a leaderboard for those last 75 battles. It basically comes down to that. Even a little bit better value than 1 gem per battle. Obviously, you already spent so many gems into it, though. But if you already did, going beyond that point essentially gives you back 1 gem per thing. They're mostly doing it for the orb, of course. Okay, speaking about for the orbs, double power orb, go. Moment of truth. Will we get anything worthwhile? This is the only event in the game that drops 2 major orbs as a guarantee. Technically up to 4 if you get 2nd or 3rd place on leaderboard. Which theoretically means if someone gets absurdly ridiculous luck, it is actually possible to get better loot in 2nd or 3rd place on leaderboard now than in 1st. Only if you got like a power orb and like a blue as your as your drops. Ah, nope, didn't get it. Purple and orange. No power today. We'll eventually see the 1% power that they added in the most recent patch. Eventually. Okay, let me go get the code. And then we'll do our dailies and then get a little bit more grind on bounty. And then we'll finish up tomorrow. Let's see. I might also do a little bit off stream just so we're not doing it literally all stream tomorrow. Well, at least we got a major purple. Major purple's not bad. It's not as good as a major blue, but it's better than an orange or green. Still makes your gem back. Like, that's like half the gems we spent back just in a single orb. Not counting all the other loot. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... one moment. Code. Let me go get you guys' code. Do I not have it set up? There it is. So that reminds me, I need to go ask them for more codes in another week or 2. Drop more codes, please. We have like 2 weeks left. A little over 2 weeks, but about 2 weeks. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Put this over here. Put this over here. Copy this. Put that there. And here you guys go. Here's the redeem code in a second. Put that there. Put that there. And there it is. Right, there you guys go. Here's a redeem code. Use on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Your invite code you find if your settings menu, whatever the game says in the bottom left corner is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with BWXX. And gives the same order as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Right, there you guys go. And of course, only usable on PC mobile version of the game. And that gem key still has a chance at a new mythic. Hopefully a better chance than our gem keys, though. Poor gem key stack. It was 69, now it's 70. We have ruined our perfect 69 stack. Okay, anyways, let's go back to bounty. Actually, let me go take out the other things real quick. Then we'll go back to bounty. We have pretty much trash here, but I'll still go grab it real quick. And grab dungeons, and then we'll go back to... that's not it. And then we'll go back to bounty for a little bit. Where is the team? There it is. This squirrel has been appeased. Also, I have yet to grab dinner today. I'll be doing it after the stream. I was expecting there to be some amount of downtime before the 2 streams, or between the 2 streams. But the other stream kind of went a little bit longer. Luckily, it didn't cut into the Gems of War stream. But it was literally like a 5-minute interval. Now, if nothing else, this new setup that I have on the back end does transition between streams a little bit quicker. It's still slowish, but it's quicker than it was before. So it's not too bad when we switch between streams now. Gotta get that caffeine. But I really got into sparkling waters this year. How do you redeem the code? Gemsofwar.com with the game code section. Or click on that link and it'll bring you to the page where you redeem it. Okay, there we go. Let's clear out dungeon. And I'll run a few more bounties. And then tomorrow we take Leaderboard by storm by tying them in an infinite tie. We might not even show up in Leaderboard from having such an infinite tie with everyone else. Even though we'd still get the reward for it. Doesn't matter how late you tie, as long as you're still on the tie that's on the leaderboard. You still get it. Alright, there we go. Okay, bounty. We seek your points. Continue the flawless arena. I mean the bounty. See, what's the point difference right here? It's like 200,000. Does that many sigils do 200,000? Doesn't seem like it would. But then again, we did like 100-something thousand already with what we already did. And we're only like 7 or 8 down from what we were started. Why'd I hit that one? That made no sense. Not sure why I targeted that guy. Dark Pizza Crocky's still enough to two-shot it. But that could have been free damage on the other guy. Could have been dead. Oh, he's still dead. There we go. Luckily, we can actually turn off that. Valraven! There you are. You must not escape. Gotta be really careful. A single Valraven can actually cost us leaderboard. I'm pretty sure if that's how the multi-way tie is there. Okay, it doesn't look like he really has access to browns here. That's good. Do we have a good convert here? Not really. Still going for it because we need something to happen. There we go. Alright, Valraven has been neutralized. Oh, we still need to win the battle, though. Obviously, we're going to win. With this high stats, you're generally not going to lose them. Even if we lost our first 2 troops, we could just kind of tank it out. Like we were earlier. Though we haven't lost to Kaki yet, but we did lose our first troop to the stun occasionally. If we give it too many skulls after it has stunned us. Because normally I keep playing assuming like it still has its barrier, or it stuns again. And then when it doesn't, it takes a lot of damage. Not sure if that's even worth it, but we'll take a skull. Mixed to Kaki, still two-shottable though on it. There we go. And skull, we'll take it out then. Looks like we'll hit about 300,000 today. And I'll probably do some of it off stream as well. So we're not doing it literally all tomorrow night stream. Because obviously we're going to be doing the preview stuff and that'll take like half the stream. Got to go over all the new faction stuff as well. New faction this Friday. And of course the Mythic's available till the end of this Thursday. As soon as the faction's available, the Mythic is no longer available. Well, as far as exclusive Mythic. It'll still be in drop table, it's just really unlikely you'll specifically find it. Let's see, we'll take that down. It'd be the last day you would realistically get it with keys. Because once they go all into the drop table, it's just a gigantic mess of trying to get them as drops. It's really hard to focus them down, other than with diamonds. You can with event keys, but even then it's like a gamble on it, because it's not guaranteed you'll get the one you want. I wonder if they're going to do any tweaks to make it a little bit easier going forward. Getting all the mythics in the game, because we're starting to get a lot of mythics in the game. It's increasingly getting harder and harder to get them all, unless you've already been getting them all. Though 2 years ago, I did get like a little over a third of all the mythics on my Switch account in like 2 months. Like getting your initial half isn't that hard. The problem is the second half. Like your first half of mythics isn't that bad as far as getting them, because there's a lot you don't own, so every single new mythic you get's a new one. The problem is getting the second half. Like when you already have like 2/3 of the mythics and you're trying to get the other third. That's when it starts getting hard in the current state of the game. Because you get so many repeats. And the methods that you have to consistently get troops are limited per day or by month as far as how much you can get with those resources. Oh, so take the skull there. Here, keep your fingers crossed that Mistralis finally shows up in Soulforge on Sunday's reset. It might. I think it's still in this rotation. Yeah, Mistralis is pretty good. Mostly used for its enchant, but it's also one of only 2 mythics in the game that has extra turn off its ability. The other one, of course, being Iron Gut, both of which are insanely good troops. But I do say Iron Gut's a bit better, would say, but Mistralis is still a good pickup. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you already have Iron Gut. But Iron Gut is definitely the first craft between the 2. It still seems like the sigil amount will never equal that amount. But then when we get a billion more Valravens, and it'll cover the gap. Like this battle's probably giving us Valraven. Oh, next battle will. I think we'll go tonight until 1 more Valraven. Oh, you need for your Guild War Blue Day. Yeah, it's pretty good in some Guild War days. A lot of passive mana. A little bit bad against freeze though, especially freeze stun. Sometimes they can freeze stun you before you even get a extra turn off, which disables pretty much everything Mistralis does. Oh yeah, I still need to set up all the book defenses. I will be doing that for next Guild War. We're gonna change every defend team to a book. Alright, we'll make this our final battle. Set out the Valraven. That's the Valraven. So if anyone has any other questions, let me know and that'll be a good time to ask. Let's see. Do you recommend picking up a Wild Queen? You only barely have 4K diamonds, and the other decent mythics. Sum up to only being Iron Gut. As far as ones you have, or ones you need, because Iron Gut would definitely be before Wild Queen. But yeah, Wild Queen is pretty good if you're looking for a PvP option or a Guild War option. It doesn't cover factions as well though. But if you already own Iron Gut, that's the thing that you would use to cover factions. So it not covering factions as well isn't as big a deal. But yeah, it's a pretty strong second option to consider. If you feel like you need options in those other locations. It's a really big damage source. And it's good at doing damage while not taking much damage. It takes a little bit to learn how to like attack steal correctly though. And I mean that in the sense that you have to judge the board and determine if you're going to miss or not miss. And if you're going to miss, you attack steal from first slot. And if you're going to hit, you attack steal from second slot. You kind of can judge it as you play it a little bit more. But it's a really strong option. It's the only troop that specifically has that kind of mechanic, though. In the sense that you actually have to predict if you're going to kill or not with your cast. And you'd still cast it regardless, even if it doesn't kill, because you could just attack produce the one that's going to survive. Because basically, you want to have whatever their first slot is attack stolen from. But if you're going to kill their first slot, then that obviously isn't going to be the first slot anymore because it just died. So you got to make sure their second slot has none. And it doesn't steal all their attack, but in a PvP-like situation, it steals pretty much all of it. Good majority of it. Let's see. They're asking because you're not sure if you should prioritize any other Mythic. Well, that early on in the game, Wild Queen would be pretty solid. She covers a lot of ground as far as what she does. A lower than average mana cost Mythic. Gets a bunch of attack for your team. Gets to do, give that attack to your first slot, and you gain a bunch of green skulls. The only slightly bad thing about it is it doesn't upscale compared to like some of the other Mythics for early game. So like it doesn't have like a super auto win boost ratio for early game. Because some people go like going for stuff like that first, like in Furnace and stuff like that. Because she doesn't really have a good early game boost ratio. Even though she's really good overall. She doesn't actually have any boost ratio. I'm not sure why she has a 20-1 there. But she doesn't have like any kind of damage boost ratio or anything like that on her ability. Where some of the Mythics can get some really hefty ones into early to mid game. This is why Infernus is sometimes more popular at that point. I feel like Infernus falls off a lot more later in the game in the current state of the game though. But it's really good prior to owning like Zugaf and stuff like that. Well, once you own a Zugaf, you like almost never touch it again. Because most teams they use it for, except from like maybe the buffed up Element Grim that got buffed the other few weeks ago. It's like the only other maybe thing that you would run it for. And some skull spam teams that wouldn't necessarily run Zugaf, but still end up running it. It really comes down to what area of the game you're looking to get troops for, more often than not. As far as which one you would end up getting. But Wild Queen has enough of a range that it pretty much covers everything. Yeah, things like Infernus have really good early game boost ratios. Has a really solid base damage of 10. Burns all enemies. A lot of things that are really good in early game. A couple of the other ones have some pretty beefy boost ratios. As far as what they get for having extra things on the board or something similar. Or just really high base damage in general like Infernus did. He does 3 damage to all enemies plus the thing that he has. But it really depends what your playstyle kind of fits into. And then you kind of just take it based on that. Like some people even pick up Tina 9000 as one of their first few, though I'd probably say Ketris is the better option first. Even if you don't have the proper boost ratio for Ketris, it's probably better to get Ketris before Tina 9000. You cast on second slot, you cast on fourth slot, you win. The only problem is it's getting increasingly higher amounts of meta in the game where the enemy team runs with second and third slot stealthy, which completely hard counters Ketris if you're using him in a more PvP-like situation. It's probably the only reason I didn't put him in S tier. He used to be S tier, or pretty close to S tier. There's 2 real big issues with him. He's not good at, Ketris the Bull isn't good at comebacking, so in things like Guild Wars, stuff like that. And the other big issue is the meta is starting to shift in a way where he's actually becoming weaker, even though he wasn't changed at all. Some of the many troops where they kind of just become weaker over time. Draculus was like the best Mythic in the game at one point, and is now like one of the worst. Or among one of the worst. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend, wonderful New Year's. I will be back tomorrow, same time as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be going over all of the weekly preview stuff, as we always do. As far as other streams that we'll be doing, of course, we recently got into Slay to Spire. We've streamed it twice so far, once during New Year's stream and again today. That stream should be up pretty soon if you didn't already see it, if you want to catch any part of that. And aside from that, yeah, tomorrow we'll be doing it again. Now that we've already done every single character, we probably need to go do the basic win with the other character since we failed the full win try. We'll try to kill the heart and get the full win, or what I think is a full completion win on it, probably using my best character in it. And aside from that, we'll probably just grind some Ascension and all the unlocks for all the characters. We've still got a ways to go for those unlocks on pretty much all of them except the Silent. I think he has like 1 tier left. I can still probably take a little while as well. We'll see. But anyways, we'll do that tomorrow. It'll probably start around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Depends when I wake up. I'll try to do it around 10 a.m. and do it about as long as we did today. As far as pretty much all the way up to the Gems of War stream. And of course, we'll do our Gems of War stream tomorrow night. Same time as always. Hour prior to now tomorrow. Anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Happy holidays. And, well, holidays are kind of over for the most part. And I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for